So I have to come to terms with the fact that, someone once said that I was a little brave for getting up there for doing comedy. And I was like, oh, no, you're brave for doing MMA at your level, especially, right? Especially everything you got going on. And I was like, comedy is not that difficult, It depends on what you're trying to accomplish. If you're trying to just get up there and talk shit, then, it's not going to be that difficult. But if you're trying to be the next fucking Richard Pryor, well, then you either need to get grinding or adjust your reality. Right? But here's my thing. I downplay comedy, but comedy brings out the same fucking intensity feeling that it does when I am about to spar a motherfucker in the cage or in the boxing ring or in jiu-jitsu or wrestling, Muay Thai. I'm just bragging right now. Anyway, with that being stated, I always have to pee or I'm always pacing back and forth. Now, comedy is a little easier because I don't have to worry about physical damage and mental damage all at the same time. If anything, I have more mental damage to worry about. If anything, psychological damage to worry about. Like you get, your set doesn't go well, some shit like that. But otherwise, I don't have to worry about too much when walking on the stage, right? It's pretty reasonable to say this. So with that being stated, I still have to piss a lot, right? If I have a couple people before me, well, usually I also drink a lot of free water up there too, because, I like free shit. So that's also another reason. But I piss a lot. The last time I did a set, I pissed probably like 4 or 5 times before I went up. It was something like that. It was like 4 or 5 times. Now I figured out another key to comedy. I bought a fidget spinner. I'll make a skit about that. Also, new skit dropping pretty soon, too. I got one I'm going to drop on in a few hours. I'm kind of thinking, should I readjust it? But, it's the internet. So, I got a new skit dropping soon. And I bought a fidget spinner, too. You know what I'm saying? And, but yeah, comedy makes me pee a lot. Comedy makes me pee a lot. So there we go. I remember when I used to box, I used to pee a lot. Right before I got in the ring, I used to pee a lot. So that's what I was thinking. I have to be like, I was like, yeah, I mean, I pee a lot right before I get on stage. I pee a lot right before I get in the cage. You know what I'm saying? Oh, give me gas. Oh, shit. Anyway, with that being stated, I think I'm an incel. Oh, man. I'm an incel. Oh, shit. I had a thought that I wanted to talk about. It was like a thought within a thought, but I can't remember. I'm going to go to where I was standing and see if I can remember. I was talking about comedy, fidget spinners. I guess it wasn't that important. All right, keep it moving. Anyway, with that being stated, I bought some new gum. Some new Trident gum. It's pretty good. But yeah, it instills the same motherfucking feeling. It instills the same feeling. I was trying to think, should I smoke? But with that being stated, let's talk about some shit. So they say everything in Hollywood is fake. I was actually going to talk about this on my next podcast. Oh, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, should I redo the skit? The skit is called Nigga, you lame. But we'll see how it does. Because there's like one part I feel like I should adjust. But, you know, that's always kind of like the director kind of thing. Director edit. Oh, I should have done this. Oh, I should have done this. Maybe I can. I just wait till a certain time of day to do it. You know? We'll see. But with that being stated, I keep saying with that being stated, they say everything in Hollywood is fake, right? They say everything in Hollywood is fake for the most part. Don't believe what you see on TV. So, with that being stated, I think rappers' tattoos are fake. I think most of their tattoos are fake. Like, I think Lil Wayne, most of his tattoos are fake, especially on his face. Like, I can't understand why, like, a guy like that who's making all this money would want to destroy himself like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you fat, you fat. If you small, you small. But when you got money, you know, you may get it all. Now, maybe not true because there's millionaires that don't get laid. But if you're a millionaire and on TV for the most part, or supposedly you're a millionaire, you know, rappers are kind of broke for as far as we know. Or it's mostly a flex. I might do a fidget cube sketch. Fidget cube sketch. It help you out with your comedy when you walk back and forth. You know. But yeah, I think the rappers' tattoos are fake. A lot of them are, because you can get fake ink on you. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember Wiz Khalifa was like, yeah, I'll never get tattoos on my face. Then he got tattoos on his face. You know what I'm saying? Then he got tattoos on his face. So that, you know, I think it's fake. I think a lot of them are fake, especially since their whole persona, most of them are fake. They don't grow up in the hood, you know. They don't do half of the shit that, they don't have the money that they say they have. That's like 2 out of 3 right there. That's like 2 lies that they talk about right there. And then either they're not doing drugs or they're doing drugs. Cool. So they lie about most things. They lie about their name. Their name is probably not, their name ain't motherfucking Lil, you know? So they have a persona. Remember that movie Fright Night or some shit like that? With that vampire motherfucker, and then the dude went to him and was like, how do you kill him? And then he went backstage and started taking off all that makeup and shit, and fake. You know what really tripped me out? When Kevin Holland was like, they not gangster, they be wearing makeup. And I was like, oh shit. They be wearing makeup for press conferences and shit. And then, here's how I knew Jorge Masvidal was going to lose. And here's how I knew the UFC was kind of fake. Like, people tell me, oh, yeah, I'm a little crazy for thinking the UFC is fake. Like I said, I think there's fake promos. I think there's fake fights, especially since the Conor McGregor fight with Dustin Poirier. And I also think that some of the shit is staged. But also, I forgot. Oh, so Colby Covington was like, yeah, these are real abs, unlike those spray tan abs like Jorge Street Judas Masvidal. And I went, oh, what? Are you fucking serious? They spray tan abs on these niggas like bitches? That's some Instagram shit. And then some dude was like, don't be looking up to these fucking fighters and shit like that. Because one, some regular people are born, you know, with different genetics, you know what I'm saying? So they'll never be a certain size. And if they do get to that certain size, you know, they probably won't be that size for long, or they'll end up hurting themselves getting to that certain size. So a lot of people, they take juice. I know a dude, a regular guy. I'm not going to say his name, but it was in a circle and somebody said his name. He was a reliable person. He was like, and this guy's name came up, And they was like, oh yeah, this guy did such and such to get to where he was. And I was like, he's a regular guy. He's a regular guy, but he's skinny. You know what I'm saying? But he had a way to do it, you know. So what I'm saying is somebody was like, yeah, you're looking up to all these athletes. I'm not saying me. He was like, yeah, some of these people, they look up to all these athletes, and really and truly, you know, they're on juice. They're on juice. That's some of these athletes. You believe all these athletes walk around, some of these skinny athletes that are like flyweight, bantamweight, light heavyweight, lightweight. You really think that's what they look like all the time? No, that's why they call it cut weight. You know? But how do you think that they get that slim? That's what I'm saying. And then you get all swole up overnight. That never makes sense to me. Like, okay, I was told that if you starve yourself and then motherfucking just rush food back into your body, you get sick as fuck doing that. I thought that was on like 1,000 Ways to Die or some shit like that. Some motherfucker got real fucking skinny, got out of jail, and then when he started eating, his stomach exploded because his body went into shock because he couldn't eat so much. So how the fuck are these UFC fighters putting on 15 pounds overnight? Or 10 pounds overnight? You get what I'm saying? Everybody just skips over that. Oh, rehydrate. 10 pounds overnight. You go from 155 to 169, 170 overnight. The fuck? The fuck? And we all just skip that. We all just skip that little page in the book. We all just skip that. We all just skip that. We all just skip that. We just, oh yeah, this is how much they weighed on tonight. Yeah, that was cool. But nobody goes, how the fuck do they do that? How? Oh, we put back on like 10 pounds after dehydrating ourselves. And we just put on 10 pounds. What the fuck? Anyway, I think some UFC fights are fake. I think some of the rappers' tattoos are fake. That's what I'm getting at. I think it's fake. I think their whole persona, I think it's just a persona emphasized. This is my persona. I'm a motherfucker with tattoos. And then they go get temporary ink. That's what I'm just getting at. They get temporary ink. And then when you don't see them, you know, they take a picture of their face and shit like that. You go, okay, well, you don't see them for like 6 months, 7 months, a year. You don't know these motherfuckers. They take all that fucking shit off. They be regular ass motherfuckers. You never know. They be walking around in the store and shit. Fake rapper tattoos. Everything about a rapper is for the most part fake. Tom Brady face. Oh, I wanted to talk about that. And it says dinosaurs were not wiped out by asteroids. Man, I made a video about that. How the fuck we get so? I made a podcast about that. Then they put an article out. I'll be noticing shit like that. I make articles or I make videos about shit. Then they post articles after that. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady's face. He's on. The juice wore off, nigga. The juice wore off. That's what it is. Look at that. Look at that chin. That nigga look like a fucking Scream mask. He looks like the Scream mask from Scream 1. This nigga, it's the juice, bro. His juice wore off, bro. That's the only thing. That's the only way your body can go through shit like that is when the juice wears off, bro. Come on now. They're just not gonna say anything. The juice wore off, bro. The juice wore off. His juice wore off, man. I was like, man, what the fuck? And this is the after show. I'm signing out. Oh, Lord. They pulled a snake out of this woman's ear. Signing out.